Yeah. All right. It doesn't matter how hard I try to get this Renogy 175 watt flexible solar panel to flex in this short direction manner over my roof and stay down. These flexible solar panels are all designed to flex over the length of them, not just the little width. For the first month or two that I was using it, I used heavy Gorilla Tape. Like I made loops underneath and then got it to stick down, and then I took Gorilla Tape and lined the whole thing. So I tried the Velcro, and it surprisingly worked really well for the first couple days. But so did the duct tape. Duct tape worked. The Gorilla Tape worked for the first couple days, and then messed up. I put in these buttons, and they don't seem to do the trick either, and especially right here in the center of the roof. I don't have anything underneath the roof, so it's hard to get it to fasten. So yeah, the Renogy 175 is the second most flexible solar panel that I tried. I basically bought 3 different of the reportedly most flexible 50-watt solar panels to basically test them out and see which ones were the most flexible sideways like this, and then I could chain them together and use them, and eventually I could upgrade to getting one whole panel of the most flexible panel within those 3. And the 3 that I tried were the Sun Power, the Renogy, and the ATEM Power. The Sun Power didn't even flex over this. I couldn't get it to even flex over this. The Renogy was just barely. And then the ATEM was like by far the most flexible. So I wrote ATEM Power and Renogy asking them if they wanted to send me one of their larger panels to review. And Renogy never responded back. And ATEM Power said sure once they get them back in. So I bought the Renogy here for, I don't know, it was like $300. It was $350 or something like that. It was pretty expensive. It was one of the most expensive things that I've bought in a long time. And so ATEM Power emailed me back the other day and said they still don't have the 200 watt in, but they have a new 150 watt, and they asked if I would like to review that. So that just came in. All right, this new ATEM 150 watt solar panel is getting 9 watts in the shade right now. I'm only getting 8 watts in the shade on the Renogy, which doesn't make any sense because when I had the 50 watt versions of these panels, the Renogy actually produced a little bit more energy than the Sun Power or the ATEM. But now the ATEM is producing more power than the Renogy. What I'm guessing is what's going on is that the Renogy has actually been damaged from trying to flex it over this tight of a curve, and because I did hear it crack a number of times, that it would separate, and then I would try to duct tape it back down or whatever. It would crack mainly when it was like really cold out. So the Renogy 175 panel will be outperformed by the ATEM 150 watt panel. With these types of bicycle campers that require the solar panels shorter width to be curved. The ATEM Power one is a lot more affordable too, so in the future anyone that has these types of bicycle campers that have this tight of an arch along the length, they're going to want to go with the ATEM Power. That's the most flexible solar panel that is on the market right now, besides the SIGS solar panels, which are like $600 a piece. This Renogy was like $350, and this little 150 watt ATEM is only like $169. So for $169 you can get an adequate solar panel, and for $159 or even cheaper, you can get these no-name brands off Amazon for under $100 for these little fridges. This one is an Astro AI brand, which was only $159 when it was on sale when I got these. And then you're gonna need a a 500 watt hour battery at least in order to power your portable freezer in your tiny home, your bicycle camper. And my subscriber Bo from Texas sent me this battery that was used, and it works fine. And it's turns out to be one of the most affordable batteries too. One of these smaller 500. I think this one's 800 watt hour, so it's a little bit larger. But it's called a Oukatel. Ouketel. Oukatel. Thank you, Bo, for sending me this battery. And this Oukatel battery is only like $300 new. The ATEM power has been keeping the battery topped off at like 97% is the lowest I've seen it go in the last 3 days that I've had the ATEM switched over. Whereas the Renogy, it was dipping down into like 87 sometimes. So yeah, the ATEM 150 watt panel is adequate enough to run a freezer on. That's pretty cool. So this whole portable freezer package can be had for like $600. That's actually pretty reasonable if you were to buy it in pieces. Get the battery first so you can charge it up and bring it out on the weekends and utilize it until you save up enough money to buy the solar panel. And then after you get the solar panel, you can get the portable freezer.